Hello there and welcome back. Today we talk about the new pedal from Endorphin called Ghost. These exist already in the Oora world as a module, which I've always been very interested in. It's a collaboration between Endorphin and Andrew Wang, and it's a great tool which put together a lot of effects. I thought it was just a delay, but it's not. This is a sound processor and offers you a lot of routing possibility, which make it a beast for live performances. So it's paired right now with this other new pedal, the Golden Master, which is a end of chain mastering tool. Link down below for the demo of this guy too. Today is gonna be just on, so check the video if you wanna know more about it. But we will go through all the possibility of the Ghost. Now, it's a very complex pedal. It allows you to do a lot of things. So if you want to know more, I will do actually a more in-depth tutorial, putting everything together and creating a track from scratch on my Patreon. So you can subscribe if you want. This lead me to the way you can support me. You can become a Patreon, where you will find a lot of exclusive content. You can buy from the affiliate link down below. You will spend the same exact money. I will get a tiny percentage and it will really help me. And then you can just subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. Super simple. Do it now. Help this poor guy. That said, let's go through the pedal. And the setup quickly, I have it on the Q send out of the Octatrack, and then it come back. This allow me to use it as a sort of send, which is pretty neat. So I can select pressing Q which track to send to it. For example, now I want only this one, or I can just send the hat. So it's a pretty great way to use it as a performance tool with the Octatrack. Of course, it will work perfectly in the mix as an end of chain because it's a wet and dry, but I think this is the way I am gonna use it in the future. All right, so let's go through it. What is Ghost? Hard to say, right? It's made by different parts. So you have a delay, a reverb, a filter, and a distortion. These four parts can have different routings that in the modular world you can just patch with your cable. But here you have this routing button and you have 6 different ways that the different part interacts. Then you have a modulation section, which can modulate anything in a very easy way. You have a volume and a mix. That's it. That's what makes this pedal. And you have 9 presets, which you can recall all the time. So the things to be said, the delay has different... why don't we just play some music and hear how it works? So let's go back. Let's listen to this. So, for example, a simple things like that can become a beautiful sound like this. So right now in this preset, the routing is filter into the effects. For effects, we mean the delay and reverb, and then into the distortion. So in this case, distortion is the last part of my chain. But with the touch of a button, I can change it. And as you can hear, different routing mean different flavors. This is great because you can prepare your preset and then experiment, just moving towards the different routing. and in an instant have a different flavor. For example, I really like this one. So good that I want to save this one as a preset. How do you do that? You move here and then you hold, press, and press again. Now it's saved. To load a preset, you just go to it and just press this button. But do you want to hear how it sounds from scratch? Let's do it. Whenever you want to reset the pedal, you press this 4 button for a while, and now it's in the clean slate. Let's start with this sound, with this arpeggio, and let's build something. So first step here is your volume. The volume, just set up the out volume of the pedal. As you can see, each of these knobs, most of them, has a second function, which you can use it just pressing Shift. You can press once and then it's latched, or you can just hold. So I would start as usual usually I start with delay, but for example, let's bring it in. The delay can be free running the clock, or if you press Shift and move it here, MIDI clock, you can clock it. Now let's clock it to the octatrack. There's the sound that is coming and going, and this is just a feel. The problem of having a window now, it's just like my light is ever changing. That's fine. So if you clocking from an external source, these time become a divider. So for delay, you have time, the volume of it, and the repeat. With this one and Shift, you can decide the tone. As you can hear, it can brighter or dark. Let's keep it like this. And the repeats also have the 3 different taps. This one, and the true stereo. I like the first one. There's no different kind of delay. It's a sort of tape delay, I think, because if you move it, it has the tape kind of feature. I would love that could be deactivated. So when I switch between division, I don't hear that. I would like just to switch. That could be fun for live performance. Let's now talk about the reverb. You have 3 different reverb: the all shimmer, reverse, and spring. This is the whole shimmer. It's all until 1 o'clock and then become shimmering. Then you have a decay and a pre-delay with this, and tone. Again, tone, make it brighter or dark. Let's set up this. Let's bring back the delay. Beautiful, we are already somewhere. But let's listen also to reverse. It's pretty cool. And spring. I want to keep it all shimmer. So for now, we set up these 2 modules. Let's go to the filter. Filter can be 3 different filter: low pass, high pass, band pass, and comb. Right now it's high pass and low pass. Now the filter, it is in the middle. It's distortion filter and effects. So you can set up as much as you like. Let's change in bandpass. And then you have a comb resonator. Of course, these really change basing by the filter if. Let's put the filter at the end. And let's put a low pass. For example, right now we hear only to the complete wet signal. If the filter is at the end, you can filter everything that happens before. And then, last part, but not least, is the distortion, which is basically a distortion, but also you can select the tone of it to make it brighter or dark. Let's keep it dark. It's already a beautiful sounding preset. Let's save it. Let's save it here. What can we do now? First, we can listen different routing, how they will change our sound. I like having the filter at the end, like this. Because I can decide easily how to change everything. Now, we have to talk about the last part, the modulation. Modulation, it's super cool. You have different waveform and also an envelope follower that listens to the input and a speed control. What you can do, you just press the modulation and decide now what to modulate. Let's say we want to modulate the reverb send. So you press and you decide positive or negative. Let's go positive. If it's in the middle, then it's grayed out, means that there's no modulation happening. So now we do this. As you can hear now, the blue LED, it's modulated by this. And something already cool is happening. Now we can decide, for example, to modulate the distortion, same. Pretty cool, right? From here, I can decide to send less signal from the cue to the ghost. And that's it. This is basically how it works. Super simple. And then, of course, let's listen. Let's listen to other preset that I created. As you can see, it's a very performance friendly. It's so good. Let me load this. So, Basically, what I like to do with this one is create some preset and then just go play. I feel that these two pedals together are aimed for the performer more than the studio guy. Of course, you can use it at the studio and it sounds great, but where they shine is, I guess, in the performance world. I have some, let's do sort of dub delay, which is pretty fun to do, pretty easy. So I have this stub, and let's now send it to it. So we can set up the delay like that. Let's make the tone darker tone. Let's select a bandpass filter. Let's put the filter at the end. Maybe a spring reverb. And now let's modulate the filter, even random. Nice. Let's add some distortion. And there you have it. Super simple. As you see, in few seconds you're able to create something that sounds pretty nice. Not always it's easy to find a pedal or a tool that allows you for instant gratification like that, or a very straightforward workflow that allows you to get the tone you want, the sound you have in your mind very fast. Really enjoy this part of this pedal. Say now you like this one. Again, let's go to a preset and we save it. Done. Now it's time, of course, to just experiment and hear how it sounds with different routing. Also different reverberation, like this. Super nice. Darkening the tone, killing the blow end. Bring in some melodic element. that's it. Okay, so enough word as usual. This is something you need to play to enjoy it, and it's really, really fun to. It's all hands-on. There's no screen, so it's very different from other pedal that I love, which needs time to sit down, deal with it. This is just instant fun. That's enough. I will now share some other example I did using the Octatrack and the Performer. And I think this is a great setup. Look at that. With these 4 things, I can do a lot of stuff. Well, again, thanks to Endorphin and Julia Bondar for sending this over. Really appreciate it, and I will get to use them quite a lot. I'll see you next week. Enjoy the other example, and thanks. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to help me. Ciao.